Period. I just got off the line with CHP. They are sending 2 units. They are en route. And we verified it was eastbound 60 from the 710.
Ross Control, LAPD, I'm simulcasting on CHP, so half that stuff is for CHP.
Roger, CHP is still en route.
This guy's going pretty fast. Is that a G-Wagon, brother? Can you see that?
Through Atlantic, number 4, over to the 3.
Eastbound 60 through Vantage number 4, approaching through Atlantic. Number 4 to the number 3 lane.
Yeah, number 4 lane, is it? He's on the 60. Yeah, did we ever fly it there, mate? Or did we ever fly him? Because, yeah, he went from the...
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, he went
through
east.
Finley.
Sorry, I thought he went
Eastbound
west.
60, through Finley, number 2.
Eastbound 60 through Finley in the number 2 lane.
Eastbound 60 through Wilcox, left shoulder, high rate of speed.
Pushing eastbound 60 through Wilcox, left shoulder at a high rate of speed.
Alright, it looks like that's,
oh, it's a, like a full, it's like a, oh, I didn't realize I was looking for sedan. Sorry.
Equals continuing eastbound 60.
Past the Greenwood overpass, all the way over to the right shoulder now. Right shoulder, eastbound 60.
Eastbound 60 past the Greenwood overpass in the right shoulder.
That's the bad guy. It doesn't look green, it's more of a grey, is it?
Okay, might be getting off. Okay, we're at Paramount, continuing.
Yeah, got you, go ahead, mate.
60 through Paramount.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks a lot.
60 through Paramount.
We have a show now, do we? No. But
Eastbound 60 through St. Gabriel? Or
no, they're in
St. Gabriel.
Yeah, I mean, they're actually in tracking mode.
Eastbound 60 through St. Gabriel.
Last thing I heard was they're in tracking mode from the air, waiting for 2 CHP
over to the right shoulder,
vehicles to catch up.
approaching Rosemead.
Tuning eastbound 60 on the right shoulder, approaching Rosemead.
Okay, he's staying on the eastbound 60 through Rosemead, it looks like. Coming up on the overpass now.
Eastbound 60 through Rosemead, coming up on the overpass.
Eastbound 60 through Santa Anita.
Eastbound 60 through Santa Anita.
28, be advised, about a half mile behind.
2028 is about a half mile behind.
Right shoulder again. And then back in a slow lane.
Vehicle is to the right shoulder near the slow lane.
Okay, he's through Peck, and he's over the overpass of Peck for the unit that's back there right now. And we're continuing eastbound 60 through Peck. And he might be set up for a 605 transition here. Standby 1.
Still,
Eastbound 60
LAPD
through
airship,
Peck,
correct, mate?
possibly might get on the 605 freeway.
That's southbound 605, southbound 605 from the 60.
Wow, he's going pretty fast, isn't he?
Southbound 605 from the 60.
I sure can. Switching over to the Gulf.
605.
Southbound 605 from the 60.
Southbound 605 from the 60.
LAPD on the Gold with CHP, southbound 605 from the 60, number 4 lane. Gray Mercedes-Benz SUV G-Wagon, stolen vehicle out of
Hey, you want to see if we
Central
can try and get in front of him?
All units 1 in pursuit. There are no
try and
units
shoot into the
down
window.
for the Gold.
Southbound 605 from the 60, number 4 lane.
Wow, I love this setting. Stu's got the digital zoom set on a fast.
All right, southbound
He's,
605 approaching
looks like the
Rose
guy's stiff
Hills,
arming it.
number 2 lane.
Oh, put the window up.
Southbound 605 approaching Rose Hills, number 2 lane.
Through Rose Hills, southbound 605, number 3.
Vehicles continuing southbound 605 through Rose Hills in the number 2 lane.
That's great. Thanks, Stills.
Sherman Unit with Smart Mel, Mentodonis 1142 with
Diesel Lake Central.
Southbound 605 HOV over to the number 3 and number 4. Right shoulder lane side. He's exiting, it looks like. Exiting at Beverly. Getting off at Beverly.
Looks like he's exiting
Southbound
here.
605. Exiting Beverly. And he's continuing on the frontage
Beverly
road.
Boulevard.
So he's going straight. He grabbed that exit, but he's going straight. And that takes him right back on the 605 South. Continue 605 South through Beverly.
Vehicles continuing southbound 605 through Beverly.
That's a nice looking car, isn't it? That reminds me of the new Bronco. Do you like those?
Southbound 605 through Whittier.
Southbound 605 through Whittier.
CHP, any gold units that are nearby?
Where's the PD, brother? Are they to our left or are they outside
No,
of the
man,
freeway?
can we
or on the
verify
side?
CHPs on them?
Yeah, the CHP is trying to catch up with the central unit requested. There are no units with the pursuit. Continuing southbound 605, I'll get you.
PD airship, is that on our side of the freeway or their side?
Vehicles continuing southbound
Okay.
605. No units with the pursuit at this time.
All right, you might take Washington. You might
Cool.
take
Thanks, Miami.
Washington. He's
So
going
he's
to right
exiting here,
collector for Washington. And exiting Washington Boulevard from the 605.
Vehicles exiting Washington from the southbound 605 freeway.
Set up for a westbound, he's behind traffic. Set up for a westbound, behind traffic, Washington from the 605.
Vehicles set up for a westbound turn. Washington from the 605 freeway.
And central units, if you're still coming, he's stuck behind a car. So, you're getting time on him here. And he's still set up at the off-ramp for westbound Washington from the 605.
Vehicles set up at the off-ramp for a westbound turn. Washington from the 605 freeway behind a vehicle.
Okay, now he's away. Westbound Washington from the 605. Next major airport intersection.
Westbound Washington from the 605 freeway.
Looks like he's talking to someone or doing something.
All right, Passons Boulevard, Paul Adam, Sam, Ocean North, Sam. Westbound, continuing westbound Washington from Passons Boulevard.
How you going, Dills? Everything cool?
Vehicle is westbound Washington from Passons Boulevard.
CHP, I'm going to drop the simulcast with you guys. And LAPD control, if we can notify, I think it's the sheriff's out here.
You're going to have Pico Rivera online.
Okay, outstanding. Yeah, let them know if they can get any units over here to engage in the pursuit. I don't see any police cars from any agency anywhere nearby. Rosemead now. Stop at the light, westbound Washington, at Rosemead at a fresh red.
Pico is westbound Washington at a fresh red at Rosemead.
Well, no, you can cancel the pursuit.
No. He's not familiar with the vehicle.
Request to terminate the pursuit.
Cancel.
Well, he's giving it to it.
If people want it, or
Just put the foot
want it.
down. You can see
We're communicating with Sheriff's Arrow 21.
the engine like lifting up.
We're through Washington, continuing westbound now, approaching Paramount.
Did you see any PD on the ground, mate? Just following close by? Or?
Through Washington, continue westbound approaching Paramount. 90 request to terminate the pursuit.
Fresh red, westbound Washington, at Paramount. And I'll try to dial up Pico if we can.
I suppose he wants to be careful going into this area with the sheriffs, you know, they'll join in.
He's going to set himself up for a northbound Paramount from Washington. Northbound Paramount from Washington now.
Northbound Paramount from Washington.
Paramount.
Oh, 220, the central units received. Cancel the pursuit. 28, roger. Cancel.
1FU21, roger. Central unit.
Skyfox TOC. Hey, Tony, I'm going to turn down the IFP, mate. Can you grab me on the news radio if you need me? Thanks, mate. Well, I suppose it's an expensive car, right?
Oh, 220, you're going to have 1828 monitor the pursuit with the airship, and if these suspects are taken into custody by an Alpha agency, have 828 respond to pick up the suspect. 28, roger, we'll monitor.
2020 is monitoring.
At Paramount.
Equals northbound Paramount.
Paramount at a fresh red, northbound. Whittier, Paramount.
Equal as it is at a fresh red, Whittier, and Paramount.
Hey, Control, I think I have Pico. I don't know who that is there.
It's kind of crazy. At the moment, he's just chasing his shadow, right?
LAPD discontinued. He's going into the Food for Less parking lot. Food for Less parking lot. Advise,
well, they're saying that LAPD is discontinuing the pursuit now.
And he's coming around through the parking lot. He's going to come back out right in front of the Crown Victoria there. Shop 117.
Pico is exiting the Food for Less parking lot. Air 3 has a possible sheriff behind the...
Yeah, I think, you know, they haven't been told to get involved, so...
Yeah, we're on Paramount south of Whittier now. And Paramount and Losmont Drive? Lomond Drive?
Pico's now at Paramount and Rosemont Drive.
Are we the only ones up still, mate, or is...
Yeah, is that right, Control? Lomond? And then it turns around, it turns into Van Norman. So, southbound Van Norman from Lamont. And he's probably going to fail. It dead ends down here.
Pico southbound Van Norman from Lamont.
See if it is a real off-roader, eh? Here he goes. He's not slowing down.
Okay, he
He's
stopped,
getting out.
and at the end, by the tracks, Van Norman Road, south of Whittier. All right, driver's out, white shoes, black pants, black shirt, looks like a male, getting into the back of a warehouse,
Yeah.
a loading dock, a truck loading dock. If there's any units that want to set containment, we can do it now.
Vehicle stopped at the dead end.
28 is there, have a respond. I'm also responding.
10220, Roger. Vehicle is now southbound Van Norman near the Christian at the train tracks. Suspect is out of the vehicle, male wearing white, Christian black shirt, black pants, white shoes. Last seen heading towards the back of the warehouse.
We'll do Van Norman.
Yeah, we're just
Industry on the east,
here's a good
Lamont
spot
on the
to be,
south,
brother, 'cause I
train
can
tracks
see
on the north.
all
We get
sides
some
of the
units up at
building.
Whittier too in case he pops out and goes north.
2020, Roger. 3 is requesting a unit Van Norman and Industry on the east in Whittier.
I mean, there's people working in that building, right? Yeah, yeah. Is it wearing had a black hat on? Yeah. On backwards. Look out, mate. Get in your car. Yeah, it looked like he had
Again,
black
it's going to be a
pants, black
male
shirt,
thin
and also
build,
a black
white
hat on.
shirt,
Backwards.
black shirt, black pants, and white shoes. Ran into the
Here he
rear
is.
of a commercial loading dock, and he's still in the building, hasn't come out.
Suspect is a male, thin build, black shirt, black pants,
I reckon
white
that's all,
shoes.
mate, there.
Ran to the rear of a commercial loading
You got
dock.
it there?
Has yet to exit the building.
Yep. You
Any
see,
Central Unit
so
Westbound,
the
676 South Central Avenue,
to
Apartment.
the cul-de-sac
Data
on the other
Alert
side of the
Central.
street, there's a
Walking
white
southbound
semi-truck,
towards Lamont.
semi-trailer. Yep, that's him.
Walking southbound towards Lamont from Industry.
All right, coming up to another commercial facility called Bay Cities.
Yep.
At the end of
That's him, brother.
Industry,
Face.
north of Lamont, and walking into the front of the building now.
Yeah, good. Yeah, as quick as
Suspect
you
is
can,
walking
mate.
to
Thanks,
the
mate.
front of the building at Bay Cities at the end of Industry, north of Lamont.
Okay, he went inside the Bay Cities business commercial loading dock. He went in front.
77th units and 12A51, 12A51, possibly DW
Good.
suspect there now.
5138
6630 Estrella Avenue.
Industry Avenue, mate.
Neighbor male, black, 51
Bay
years.
Cities. Yeah, they caught.
No further
Yeah,
description. Monitor comments for additional. It's code 3
He
incident
went on-
3577
yeah,
RG
he went on
1249.
the
Suspect entered
blue
the large
warning.
warehouse titled Bay Cities at the end of Industry and Lamont. Was seen entering the front door. Take over, Rivera's responding.
We're trying to work with sheriffs to get a containment. So far, nobody.
Well, if you want to in the area with the sheriffs, you're going to have to guide us in.
Okay, go down Paramount, south of Whittier. Your first right turn, westbound turn, south of Whittier. That's Lamont. Take Lamont until you get to Industry and come north.
Sorry, Dill, do you want to give us a couple of orbits quickly,
Whatever
mate?
21,
So
we're in the
we'll
area.
try and keep an eye on the back of the building.
Heavy 21, Roger.
31
Well,
FD
he might be
524 is
racing up
code
the
6, first into Y
Trying to get those
on the
bushes
structure
over
fire
the track.
FDs on scene.
There, Lamont, keep coming. Put the spurs to it. Get over here. Make a right turn on Whittier. That might be a sheriff unit. Make a right turn on Industry. I'm sorry, Industry. Right turn there. Right turn there. Crown Vic, right turn. Hello, Crown Vic, Crown Vic. Yeah, that's a sheriff unit, and we're talking to them on the other frequency. We'll see. We'll keep units coming in here. We're going to surround this large warehouse and units all the way around it. He's still inside.
Suspect is in a large warehouse, Industry and Lamont.
The airship, you see us coming, we're coming westbound.
Area
Why it's coming in, I can't tell if it's LAPD or sheriffs, but everybody come north on Industry from Lamont. North on Industry from Lamont, surround the Bay Cities freight warehouse type situation here.
Air unit, can we move this to attack?
And up on Whittier, if I get a unit on Whittier west of Paramount, there's another driveway off of Whittier. That's probably closer for you. There's no gate. Whittier. And it looks like the numbers are going to be 8460 Whittier for this building. Control, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you think he's
Let's
going
hold
to
it for
pop
a
out
second
again?
so I can set this containment. Half my guys will be on the attack and half won't be.
Location is 8460 Whittier, requesting a unit to Whittier west of Paramount. Suspect is inside the Bay City's warehouse.
Grab a corner. Everybody grab a corner. Give me some
I'll
mid-block
just go
units
around to the
in the
front,
middle of
mate.
this warehouse. Don't everybody stack up by the front door. He went in by the front door with a blue awning by the handicap parking. He went in that front door. If one unit or two units wants to clear that and make sure he's not in there. But he's moving in this warehouse, and he's probably going to pop out on the Whittier side if I had to bet.
Air 3 is requesting units mid-block. Suspect entered the front doors by the blue awning by the handicap parking.
L220, if you can facilitate that for us with our guys. He went in at shop 386. That door you're posted up on, that front door, that's the door that he went into. Male standing 10 build, looked younger, maybe in his 20s. Short sleeve, black shirt, black pants, white shoes.
28, Roger. That's it. Shows me.
220 Roger, suspect is a male standing 10 build, 20, short sleeve, black shirt, black pants, white shoes.
Hey, Hall Vic, Crown Vic, 132, I like what you're doing. There's another exit right there just off your driver door. And if you want to put a long eye down here, I'll put another one mid-block. Maybe that sheriff can leapfrog in front of you by the bend up here and grab this corner, and we'll have the line of sight all the way down this north side. That'd be great.
Yeah, this is 220 in that shop. Where are the officers at with the suspect?
All right, if that's you, Sarge, I'm going to hold you there. Because I'm expecting this guy to work through the thing and come out on that Whittier side. I need eyeballs up there. Yeah, if you want to back up, and you can grab that east side of the building, line of sight, and all the way down the west side of that building, line of sight. And then I'll try and talk to the sheriff and put him in the middle so
Yeah,
everybody
I think
has
so,
line
man.
of sight. And I'll
As he
stack
comes out
another
the
one on
back
the
door.
southeast corner over here if I can get somebody southeast corner of this building.
3 is requesting a unit on the southeast corner of the building. 1828 was near the front entry where the suspect was last seen walking into with the blue awning by the handicap parking.
Okay, and we'll keep the units coming. If I get any more central units coming in, we're going to be working with the sheriffs on this one, and we're trying to communicate with them on their frequency.
When he went inside,
Entry
Hey, Shop 386, that's a civilian that came out and talked to you. Did he have anything to say about our suspect?
where there is a little
Hey, did you mind
white
making the
door
orbit
that's
to be quicker?
separate where they do COVID testing, he said that's
Yeah.
unlocked.
Okay, and where does that room lead to? Does it lead to the rest of this warehouse?
Inside the warehouse.
And you're broken ticket?
It's a separate room. It does not lead into the warehouse.
Roger. All right, and there's 4 officers there. Let me get L220 relieved. I'll have them come over here and meet with you. You guys can get your tax plan together.
They're saying that part of the city, that part of the building does not lead to the warehouse.
Well, hey, Sarge, L220, I got you there. I haven't forgot about you. The sheriffs are going to send a unit to relieve you there. I'll have you go south from where you're at and go around and hook up with those 2 shops at the front door so you guys get the tax plan
They're saying
together.
that this building, there's no access to the
That's 220,
warehouse
Roger.
or
Thanks.
where he went in. Yeah, it's got to be in this, like, the left third.
Just be advised, I have a worker
Yeah,
saying there
apparently.
should be at least one civilian inside of that Bay City.
Hey, you're
So there
broken.
could be
Take
10 civilians inside.
City 28 has a worker advising one civilian is inside of the Bay City building.
Oh, one. Sorry, one. Oh, is that what they're on? Yeah, I'm on PD, yeah, Central. What did the sheriff say they were on, brother? Is it just Pico? Oh, right.
1 hour 35, you can go in a second to number 3536. 335, roger.
One out two. We need to sell back incident 3040. We have one in custody.
22, roger. 1861, second, send 3466 3341.
I gotta turn this. I can't. The
361,
sheriff's
roger,
too
get that.
scrambled, mate. So.
105 airship. Hey, can you guide me to where the officers are?
Yeah, keep going. That black line in front of you with the 2 doors open. That's your guys, but just heads up, on the right side of you is going to be that door where that guy walked into.
Area 3, would you like to attack for this incident?
Be advised, the civilian workers may be coming out the front door.
Civilian workers coming out front door.
It's talking about someone coming out the front door, brother. We might just park her. Is that cool?
Area 3, would you like to attack?
Roger, man.
They're talking about somebody coming out the front door, so we might just have to park it. Let's go.
Yeah, and another address where you control the actual address where he went into was 5138 Industry Avenue. 5138 Industry Avenue is where the suspect was last seen going inside.
Suspect was last seen entering 5138 Industry Avenue. 5138 Industry Avenue. Central units code 6 on the termination of the pursuit. Switch to Citywide Tech 3, Channel 45. Citywide Tech 3, Channel 45.
Air 325, thank you, control for all the help. We're switching over now. L220 and units at determination, channel 4 or 5. L220, come up and verify that you know we're switching to 45.
All units, Citywide Tech 3, Channel 45 is restricted for Central. Refrain from broadcasting on Citywide Tech 3, Channel 45.
Air 3 is on channel 45.
220, 45.
Let's go, Fox. I'm just.
All right,
Remind me,
okay,
I
sorry,
saw your
thank you.
text regarding the beehive. You want us to head there now,
Hey,
or
just,
just wait till I get this
you
guy?
So the entrance to the building is a double door, and you need a fob key to enter. Just to the that is a white little guard shack. That's where the suspect is pulled
Cool, 10-4.
inside. That car shack is unlocked, so that's what we're looking at.
There's a possibility.
Okay,
of a
Raj, yeah,
DUI,
when he
brother.
got to the top of the steps,
gonna
I went
check
on that
that
north
out
side,
after
back
this.
side of the orbit. So I don't know which door he
but
actually went into.
Anita and
But if
Baldwin.
that civilian says that he didn't go into where he was, that's cool.
Yeah, me either.
And he's inside that little shack, that'd be great.
Okay, Roger.
Pasadena, brother. Cool, standing by. Thanks.
Sky 3, no further.
So this guy popping out is going to be an employee.
I'm just going to pull wide for a moment. Brother, I got to change the channel to 45. Just trying to, I got to change channel to what same one they're on.
It's for an airship. So the sheriffs are going to let me borrow a
So
shield.
I just
I'm
threw
going
the
to wait
camera.
for that shield to get here. And I'm going to probably smack my team to the west of the building. And we'll approach walking eastbound towards that little shack. And we'll try to see if he's inside.
What was that, mate? No, we didn't. We just saw, you know, we lost him on the side of the building, but we saw, last time we saw him was under the blue awning.
Go ahead.
Speed advisor monitoring.
Raj, at 220, did you copy that? K9's monitoring. Yeah, he's 6 meter in that guard shack. Did you want to stand by for K9, or did you guys want to try a different plan?
Yeah, well,
They're asking them, do you
yeah,
guys want to walk up?
if they're close by, yeah, I can use them too. They're that shack.
Okay, Raj, I'll set your command post just south of you on Industry. So it'll be Industry north of Lamond will be the command post behind you. And I'll advise K9 if they heard it.
That's fine, Roger. And, can you ask what their ETA would be?
K9?
Yeah, the units would be from Metro.
All right, they're responding from Metro.
Roger, nice.
Do we have a number for VIC?
L220 when you get a chance, your cell phone number.
Roger, ready to copy?
They were just talking about, you want to have the option of
you
going
broke
up there
again.
or waiting for a dog.
Roger that. You
So
ready
you're
to
going
copy?
to wait for the dog.
Yes, sir.
Roger, it's 661 993 9525.
Raj, K9, did you copy that?
Yeah, Roger.
All right, sorry, stand by. They're going to dial you up, probably.
Roger.
They got a call from Metro, so it's coming from the city.
And Sarge, just so you know, the suspect vehicle is 1 street west of you guys on, yeah, I forget what it was called, Van Norman. And the sheriffs are code 6 with it. They've cleared it already.
The sheriffs aren't mucking around. They got the shield there. They're willing to walk up.
And Sarge,
Yeah,
talking
I
to
saw
that
the
civilian
sheriff
that
just go
came
into the
out,
tree with
I
a
mean, how
shield.
credible is he sounding?
There he
Because
is.
when I lost visual, I had the feeling that he was going through the front door and not that little guard shack. I'm not convinced. I think he might be inside the main building. Okay, I like it. Hopefully the case.
Oh, 4 are here too. Is the pilot new? Or? Well, they're the same company though, right? No. 4 is bigger than 5. Yeah.
Hey, airship, be advised. We're going to do a call out right now.
Okay, copy on the call out. I'm sure you guys are aware. Code 20, code 20, code 20.
Hey, K9 to airship. We have a new that could use it if they hold off on that call out.
Roger, 220, did you copy that? L220 on Thursday.
Yeah, 220
Yes, sir. Canine 70s Weston, if you guys can hold off on the call out, they have a new dog that could use the work. If you can.
Yeah, Roger. We already did it, but there's no response. We'll call him up.
Okay, copy. Call out made, no response, and we're holding.
Roger.
Canine 18 airship, we're en route.
Roger, 18, thanks. Hey, L220, I took the liberty and I got the footbeat units responding for additional resources.
Roger, thanks. And L220 for Air 3, I'm trying to sterilize industry for you. I know that those two trucks just pulled up. I got the units coming from Central. If I can find somebody to plug that hole for us at Lamont and industry to sterilize that street, facilitate our command post. In the meantime, is there any way we can get somebody to yell at these truck drivers and those people standing out there to kind of
remove themselves from our scenario. If not, I understand.
Sorry, let me talk to the sheriff sergeant.
Yes,
and
10-4,
see if we
confirm
can have
that.
these
We're
guys do
going to
that.
go check out the bees before it gets too
Okay,
dark.
yeah, I
Is that
think
okay?
one's walking over to him now. Yeah, that truck's backing up. Yeah, if we could post a unit up back there, 1 street south, that'll prevent these trucks
brother.
from coming in trying
Okay.
to drop
I
off
got you a
loads.
pin there, mate. So it's basically Sierra Madre Azusa. So we'll just see whether that fire turned into anything. I was just going to lose the heading for a moment, okay? Yep. Yeah, I don't see any fires out there. So it's a little hard to tell, isn't it, with the haze? No. So a bit like this might, you know, this is a big beehive, you know, you might see it.
Well, Detroit Airship, sheriffs are sending 2 units to move these people back and block traffic.
Okay, Lou, thank you.
That's a security shack, and both doors are unlocked.
Yeah, so it's almost, we're coming right up on it now. Sky Fox, Simon, maybe this is the location that we have for the bees, or just do a couple orbits. Just see any official cars. Wow, beautiful houses. Are there people in the street? Oh. No, I'll just have a quick scooter around and see if I can see anything. The only thing I see that's odd is the red cones in the street. Yeah, if you ever just give us a couple of slow orbits, I'll just shoot the intersection and it could be here. There's a tree here that they've put some cones out to try and stop anybody from parking there, I imagine. Yeah. Yeah, so they're not your usual, cones. And there's no potholes to be aware of, so